is Madden 19. I'm the coach. You're locked in.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Minnesota Vikings. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And what I enjoyed in preparing for this game was talking not just with the coaching staff, but with him as well. And I found it interesting that the coaching staff sees him one way, and he sees himself an entirely different way.
Yeah, one thing he said he's always working on, we know he's not bad at this, but his footwork, always wants to improve that, and that's something he's going to focus on here.
And what was so funny, what the offensive coordinator say right off the top, he's got great footwork. Love his footwork. So this guy is never satisfied.
Here we go now.
They go play action here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Yeah, Smitty.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
Good job, Smitty.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Set. Blue 90. Blue 90.
And they'll run it here. Despite a little sizzle on the move, he's still tackled shy of the 20. Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
Good job, New Jack City.
And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
Here we go now. 3-19.
Looking to throw.
Good job! Damn!
Intercepted.
Good job!
Picked off here, the 32.
Anunoby!
Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
Good job on Anunoby. Damn. No, we shouldn't have dove. Oh yeah, they was going for Vasquez.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll fall forward to the 29-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
To throw on 2nd down. Riley got his man complete over
Got
the
Clarky.
middle. It's Clark. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Now let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Man, it's a tough area in the field to try and run a draw play out of the gun. You know you're going to face a good push up front, and here they swallow him up for no gain.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Riley, the quick slant caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Over. Set. Green 39.
On 3rd down, it's Frazier.
Oh!
Oh, now he bowls
Oh!
over.
Look at this guy!
This one in.
What a... Oh my goodness, what a run by the rookie!
Great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season.
Wow!
And the Eagles have taken the early lead.
What a tough
That's what they
run.
wanted. Run the toss play to the left side. Go
Get
for
your
the
tail
ball.
off
Get in
me.
there.
And just being able to
Wow, look at
understand
this
where the
guy.
guy was and sneak it in there, well done, well executed.
Good gracious. Who comes out clean? Let's see. Which is actually BS. How he comes out of the fray. We say, look, Frazier's like, get your tail off me. Way to keep your balance. Boy, these are linebackers. This boy here, man. This guy ran over every one of their linebackers they had. There's 50, there's 54. Okay, with the exception of 51. So he ran over 3 of their 4 linebackers that they had out there. Wow. Way to run through them. Let's count them. 1. All right, so now here comes our strong safety. You get off me too. Oh, here comes the other linebacker. No problem, dog. I got you. Hey, look, you get off me too. And look, and then there's number 50. Wow. What an effort. What an effort by this fella. This young rookie. Wow.
Extra point attempt here still to come. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Here we go now.
Trying to shake off the interception.
Good job, New Jack City! Good job, New Jack City!
At the 29-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Oh, wow. Good job, New Jack City.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. About 3 yards there to the 27.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Play action. Riley.
Oh, he missed the a-la crosser. Oh, you missed him. Oh, you missed him. Oh, you missed him. Wow. Wow. Wow, you missed him.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Riley.
Good job.
This time he's got the hook
Oh, no. He's on the ground. He's on the ground. The guy's laying on the ground. Yeah, right. He's laying on the ground the whole time.
In our meetings this week, they kind of tipped us off. They wanted to play ultra-aggressive, forcing fumbles. They just did that right there.
They took it to the next level, didn't they? You're exactly right, because everyone talks about being aggressive on defense and tackling well. But they were
that guy's down.
After the football,
He's down.
sure
He's way down.
Out each and every time they lined up someone to get him on the ground.
And the adjustment working early.
He's way down.
The man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And he'll need to find a way to shrug off the
way down.
drive, if you can even call it a drive. One play and an interception, so he's got to forget that.
I know that in today's football, we have a good number of coaches who don't look at time of possession the way that the old school guys did. But there's still a place for it. And I think that on this drive, after having thrown that interception, they're going to want to eat up a little bit more clock and run some offense and give their defense a little bit of a break.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
I don't know why y'all booing. I mean, I don't know why y'all booing. That guy was on the ground.
First carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. He had a great read there from his free safety position. And, Charles, you know with those guys, it's all about their eyes. They have to be laser focused.
Yeah, I had to fake my way through it when I was playing, but now I can see exactly what they're doing. And on that play, he obviously had no presence to feel like he's being pushed for a pass. And without that, that allowed him to get up to the line of scrimmage and hold him to no gain.
Off the play fake. Riley, he'll buy some time right. Fighting through. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
Here we go now.
From the gun, Riley. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up.
All right. Take your money. Take your money. Take your money. Take your money. Take your money.
Have less ground to cover. You'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Take your money.
So on now the field goal team for Philadelphia. And
take
his
your money.
Kick is right there. It's good. And the lead moves to 10-zip.
Take your money.
So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
All right, here we go. Blue line it.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh!
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams would just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Now let's go. Green 39.
Now a play fake here on first down. He sets to fire deep. That's caught inside the 20. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory.
All right.
Big play there for Minnesota. 47 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Let's look at this, shall we? Oh, they made that guy hesitate. All right, you know that's. Won't do that. No problem. No problem. No problem.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go now. 3-19.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll make it a 2nd down. A look now at the defensive starters for Philadelphia. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because his feeling was good, solid performance, did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely would like to see some improvement in this week's game.
They always want improvement, don't they?
They certainly do.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 6 yards on the pickup, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll look to throw here. And he's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. In for the score. And the Vikings have made this now a 1-score game. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Wow. So, okay, so let's look at this. So this guy, Smitty is supposed to, all right, so he's where he's supposed to be, yeah. He's where he's supposed to be. All right. I mean, what you gonna do? Tip your hat to him.
Will Lutz on for the point after. Lutz with the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Lutz now to kick this one away. The dangerous Hill now to return. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And out now come the Eagles. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
And they'll go on the ground. And unable to get downhill there, so he'll take this up to about the 37. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Back to throw. Riley.
Oh, damn.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Wide open. He was wide open. Damn it. Okay. All right.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And out now come the Vikings. Things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, and their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
Now they try the right side here. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Right back to him on 1st down.
Oh.
And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Gun. They'll look to throw. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down.
Do that time.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh!
And now the ball's
Oh, you!
Corral this one. Minnesota will keep possession. Only a yard on the keeper.
Oh, you kidding me?
Wow, that ball gets knocked free. But
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base,
Oh,
scoring
wow.
position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
What a bang him, Smitty. But they got Derek Jeter playing quarterback.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've hit the end of quarter 1. 10-7 our score. We're back to Minneapolis in just a moment.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers. You're not you and you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. 2nd quarter begins with the Vikings holding the football. They'll need to convert a 3rd and 7, though, to start things out. They're going to look to throw.
Good job with it.
3rd time here in this half.
Good job. Way to get him. Let's go.
Picked off near the 29.
Way to get him, Cookie. Let's go. Way to get him.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. It's the 2nd quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
Good job, Cookie. Who are you trying to throw it to? Who's he throwing? Oh! Hey, look, way to get him, Mo. Oh, look at Cookie Johnny on the spot. The tip drill. Good job, baby.
We often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going, but we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series. So those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they search for that patience here now. This is Elliott.
Oh, I see you, Zeke.
One tackle, but then
I see you, Zeke.
Down, but a nice little gain.
I see you, Zeke.
Pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall
I see
when
you,
it
Zeke.
happens in a game.
No, check, Patriot!
To throw on 2nd down. Riley.
All right.
Throw here's incomplete.
Woo! Oh, they were coming. They were coming. Oh, they were coming.
You got a young
Oh, they were coming.
You know, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that because
Wow,
when the
they
game
were
starts
coming.
to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm.
Damn.
He's slinging it on this one. Had
They
a
were
wide
coming.
open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase
Yep,
his
that's true.
accuracy.
They were coming.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
Hurry up, here we go!
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he
Job,
will
Zeke.
have a 1st down here at about the 40. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up 1st downs.
On 1st down, Riley.
Good-
Looking left side, it's
Good
complete.
job.
He's got it. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
All right, here we go. Green 39! Green 39!
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And
Good
he's gonna
job,
find
Zeke.
his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
19!
Operating from the gun. Riley. And he couldn't
Come
hang on to
on,
it through
man.
the
Damn it.
contact. Incomplete.
The beauty
Come
of being
on,
able to
Brennan.
play some defense when you can sit back
God
and
dang
see
it.
the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Oh, damn it.
And this
All
is
right,
just
damn it.
beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. So with the 3 interceptions, how does he erase those from his mind and just focus on this drive?
I think he may need some help from the coaching staff. Maybe the offensive coordinator says, okay, let's do a few of the shorter throws, quick rhythm throws where the ball's out of his hand quickly into a receiver before the defense can react. Maybe not take so many shots downfield, just in case. Get your confidence back up, and then later on.
Good job. Way to come up, Smitty.
The KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. Right?
I love it. I love it.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Now let's go. Green 39.
They run
Oh,
a
damn.
draw here on 2nd down. And now running.
Oh, now you.
And he'll be brought down. That's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flashes.
Of course.
Defense.
Oh, man. I know, Cooksey. I know, man. They got to do something, man. They got to do something. They got to do something. They got to do something. They got to do something.
That's going to be 15 yards.
They got to do something, Smitty. They got to do something, man.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10.
Set. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Now a handoff.
Good job, Cooksey. Way to get back in there.
Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Eluding the pressure right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Job, son.
But there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Detroit. Now let's go. Blue 90.
They'll drop to throw.
Good job.
And that is incomplete.
Good job, defense. Way to get off the field.
Had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Way to get off the field.
Frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
The Vikings send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll run it now out of the gun. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
What we got here?
The Eagles on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Right.
Good job.
Right side.
Give him the back shoulder. Way to give him the back shoulder. Good job, HD.
The 45-yard line. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23.
Way to give him the back shoulder.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from.
Boy, way to give him the back shoulder. Oh, wow. Back shoulder, baby. Way to give it to him.
Where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met
Oh.
and he goes down.
Hey, man, we need surgery on this guy.
Gain on the play, and it's second down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Looking to throw on second down.
Good job.
And Bryant's got it over the
Job. Job,
It's
Bryant.
his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work, and that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a first down.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll run it here. And able to push his way
Frazier.
forward here for a
See
good
Rook.
little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Here we go.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback.
Oh, look at this young fella.
Down to the 34-yard line.
Oh, that guy's hurt.
Now whistles and a timeout.
Look at this
Looks like
young
we've got a
fella,
big
man.
score to get up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Boy, this young fella, man, he's tough. Hey, man, sorry about that, guy. I didn't mean you were tough. Hold on, boy, that's a nice tough run. Once again, by down goes Frazier. Down goes look at this, 3 dudes. That's 3 dudes. That's 3 dudes. Hey, look, that guy's man. Look at this guy. This guy. Woo! Oh man, look at that guy, number 29. Look, he ripped his elbow off. That's why he's hurt. Oh yeah, that's the dude, man.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
The give is to Elliott.
Good job, Zeke.
Give him 3 yards and a
Job,
fresh
Zeke.
set of downs.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up
What's a
first
good
downs.
tough run there, too, Zeke.
I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Set. 3, 19.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Take it to the 2-minute
Big fella
mark.
stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Look at the 2-minute warning.
Two minutes to play here in the first half. More from Minneapolis after this. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Something we need, something. No, I don't like that. Hurry, hurry, hurry.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line.
They made that guy delay.
And it's third down.
They made him delay.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
Oh, that's a horse collar. That's a horse collar. Oh, it's a horse collar. Oh, jeez. So-and-so's. That's a horse collar. You know what? Let's try this, man. But you got to be careful. You got to be careful.
This is third down and 12. From the gun, Riley.
Damn it! That's all right. All right. All right. All right.
These types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
All right, take the penalty. You want to take the penalty? Take the penalty. Take the penalty. Take the delay of game. Take the delay of game. Take the delay of game. Get the 5 yards. And I'm trying to eat.
And now we'll get a delay here as they try to give themselves a little more room for the punt.
Yep, you know. Exactly right.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The Eagles send out their punter now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked out at about the 3-yard line.
Good job. Way to get those extra 5 yards to play with.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? And they'll go on the ground. And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage.
Oh, wow, they ran the play.
And on the ground they go with a running back.
You know.
And they'll get him down up past the 15.
Oh, they ran the
So
play.
we've reached halftime here, and it's our visitors, the Eagles, leading this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the unofficial midway point, Week 8 of the NFL season. We'll start in the NFC East, a classic matchup here. Dallas visiting the Meadowlands, and it's the Cowboys who are out in front. The Cowboys still in a dogfight, but this would be a good victory for them if they could get it. From there, it's off to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at Lucas Oil Stadium. And for the moment, they find themselves trailing the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. The Bengals looking to sew that one up, and they look to be in pretty good shape. Finally, let's get to the country music capital of the world. See what's happening with the Titans at home in Nashville. And they are in a tight one, all tied with the visiting Ravens.
Shoot.
Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter.
And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
All right, here we go.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And not a whole lot doing there, so he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Now let's go.
Off play action. Riley, he's going to float this one deep
Bomb.
right side. It's going to be knocked
bomb.
away and incomplete.
All right.
But it's not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete. But you're right, hasn't been a banner game here in the second.
What the hell?
Just
I don't even
trying
know
to
what we
get
called.
going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
Oh, wow.
To throw on third down. Riley, and he comes back with one complete.
Good job,
And
HD.
he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A good pickup there, a 22.
Wow, I didn't even know what we called.
And they'll run it here. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That's going to go as a
Got
loss
tough
of a
against the run.
yard, and it'll be second down.
Now they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe it'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Awesome. Tough against the run, man.
Here we go now.
Off the play fake. Riley. Wide open receiver complete.
Good job, running.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play.
These
It'll be
guys are
2nd
tough,
down.
man. Guys are tough on the interior.
A good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Flags coming in here. Looks like one of the Eagles might have moved. Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
All right, here we go.
Operating from the gun, Riley. Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Get him, boy. Get him, boy.
The Eagles on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
All right, here we go.
From the gun, Riley. And this is going to be incomplete.
So it looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Because that ain't pass interference at all. That ain't pass interference at all. Come on, man. Come on, dog. Come on. I mean, come on. Really? Are you fucking kidding me? I mean, that's not pass interference. That's not pass interference, huh? Yeah. Oh man. Oh wow.
The Eagles send out their punter now, standing right around the midfield stripe. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
no, tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Back to throw now on first down. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive,